Hello, I am again live. Today we are talking to Luke, and I'm super excited. I haven't spoken to Luke in a really long time, and I have some serious questions this time around. Let me see if Luke has checked in. Hello, I hear a lot of people commenting. Hello, hello. Ashok Grewal, hello. Kumar Manish, hello. Okay, I'm first trying to get Luke on so that we can do this chat. Luke. Okay, I cannot spot Luke yet. No. I thought I knew how to do this. Hey guys, sorry, trying to figure it out, trying to get Luke right now onto the video. Okay, so till Luke comes onto the video, I'm sure, of course, everyone's been at home, and while you're at home, there are going to be so many things that must be coming, which are overwhelming in your head, and then you want to deal with that. So Luke is going to really help us out with a lot of, at least some questions that I have in my head, and we can ask him and he can help us and guide us with that. I'm just trying to search if Luke has come online. Hello, it's a friend of mine. Hi, Natalie. Yeah. And just yes, I think we should have him soon. Hi, Luke.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I very smartly forgot how to use the live, and I was like struggling.
No problem, no problem. I've been waiting to ask you a couple of questions, Tamanna. There's these banana walnut muffins that you posted. That's when I said we need to go live together. We need to go live and figure out what you're cooking at home, what you're baking, because it sounded so good, sugar-free. It looked good. It was amazing. So I thought, yeah, we should talk about food, what you're cooking at home these days and stuff like that. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Luke. So good to see you. I feel like I'm seeing you after very long, because I think we were seeing each other after the last live.
Yeah.
And of course, like just like most of us, who everyone's been at home, and it's been fun at times. It's been challenging at times. There's so many mixed emotions when you are spending so much time at home, and
Right.
I feel like there's so many questions that I have to ask you. Of course, I'll
Sure.
tell you how I got my pancakes going, how I got the muffins going. I also discovered that I really like to cook, and I love
That's
to
great.
bake. And because I don't like, I've spoken to you, and I had I had discussed this with you, that I am intolerant to gluten and dairy, and
Correct. Yeah.
a lot of people don't know about their intolerances in terms of the food that they're intaking. So after having discovered that and having these discussions with you, I felt like, for how long in my life am I not going to eat this and not going to eat that, and some things that I really like to eat. And I feel like the relationship with food has changed ever since we've been talking, and the way you've been guiding me. So I hope and wish that from my experiences, whoever is watching can kind of take from those experiences. Um,
Right.
so when it came to these muffins or these pancakes, I just thought of using alternatives, which are, when there are so many flours, especially in India, I think we're blessed with having a lot more uh,
Correct.
non-gluten flours than anywhere in the West.
Right.
And just mixing them using components like xanthan gum and stuff that actually helps you bind these, because it doesn't have gluten, so it's not possible to bind it otherwise.
Correct. Yeah.
And yeah, just using agave instead of or using honey instead of any kind of sugar. So
Sugar.
whenever I ever tried to make something that I wanted sweetened, I would either put coconut palm sugar like how you suggest,
Right.
or I would end up adding honey to it because I felt like that's another alternative in terms of sweetening. But the muffins that I made the other day had no sugar whatsoever. It was just bananas, and I feel like the fruits that we eat anyway have so much like
Sweetness. Yeah.
sweetness
Yeah.
to it. How has it been for you, Luke?
It's been good, and that's an amazing point. I like that you're discovering things that you can do at home. Like you like cooking. You never
Yeah,
knew that before. And I think during this lockdown, people should use that time to find a new skill. There are a lot of people who are just waiting for lockdown. Everyone's waiting, but you can use your time to find out something that you enjoy doing. And like you said, a lot of people are gluten intolerant, and a lot of people who struggle to lose weight. They have a lot of acne on their face, they have hair fall, and they keep trying different things. But sometimes you need to see if gluten suits you, because only by removing gluten, all your problems start to get better. So it's so
correct.
important for them to have an alternative like the one that you showed us now. Because everyone thinks that, if I can't have gluten, I can't have cakes, I can't have muffins, I can't have pastries. But that's not the truth. Like what
Yeah,
you just created, this banana muffin, walnut muffin, has absolutely no gluten. And you're right. In India, we have jowar flour, we have bajra, we have
as well.
so many different gluten-free flours. And if you
Yeah.
make it and make something out of it. So yeah, I was motivated when I saw that. I was
And
hungry
rice,
and motivated.
rice is such an underrated. Like I think a lot of people fear rice. Also, I think there is
Right.
this stigma when people want to like start losing weight. The first thing they want to get rid of is rice. I don't know why, but I think when we did our plan, we kept rice as a part of the plan because I feel like it is something. If it works for you, it's a great carb which actually helps you energize and like do your daily things because anyone who has a very hectic lifestyle would probably need those many carbs. And yeah, I think everything is portion control. I mean, some amount of, I mean, as long as you don't go crazy and eat like, one full like, bowl of it, then I mean, if you don't eat like a big bowl of it, then it's fine. Yeah, and like another thing that I discovered is because I love rice so much, and then it's included in like at least one of my main meals. Um, and I feel like because I'm a vegetarian, and I don't know. I'm guessing a lot of people, a lot of in fact, a lot of my friends. Whenever I talk to them, they talk about that they don't feel like eating non-vegetarian nowadays. It could be the weather, it could be the kind of meat that's available in the market, and for people who are trying to turn vegan or trying to turn vegetarian from being non-vegetarian, the options for protein becomes like this question mark. And then there's this, I mean, there is this confusion as to how can you get your protein from vegetarian food. So again, could you enlighten me a little bit on what could be the options? One second. Look, I'm just checking my volume because I think some people are saying that they can't hear. Okay, so I'm going to just, yeah, I mean, I think during this lockdown period, my phone has also kind of given a little bit of, trouble, and there's nothing I can do about it. But we're all kind of, I think we have so much. I think it's really important to feel grateful for all that we have. And I think the more I'm spending time at home, I feel like that kind of comes to me over and over again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, even I can hear you. Guys, can you hear now? Okay, great. Um, okay, I'm glad because we had such important things to say. Also, I feel like a lot of South Indian people make this dosa called pesarattu, which is become my favorite during this quarantine period. And I'm sure everybody who's watching would probably now think of making it when they want to eat healthy. And if they're already consuming enough amount of rice in the day, and they don't want to, or they're generally consuming enough carbs and they don't want to go too much into the rice direction, then I think pesaratu, the dosas turn out so yummy, and they don't give me that feeling of I actually prefer the taste of the pesaratu over the regular dosa now. Right. Okay, I'm just trying to see if people can hear because I feel like they are still. We can hear you, ma'am, but not Luke. How is that possible? I hear you. I hear you crystal clear. I hear you crystal clear. Guys, if you can hear, can you give us a thumbs up? Okay. Some people say they can hear. Okay. So, so that is something I love. So because I'm not a complete vegan, I do eat eggs, and I enjoy eggs as well. Um I have there are phases where I go into liking eggs and then not liking it. So I feel like I need to just reinvent it because I think we most people who eat eggs, I mean, what can you do with it is what you think. So I tried making shakshuka, which is again a very like Mediterranean kind of version of eggs, and I think I was just trying to change the way I eat my eggs, and I think this quarantine gave me the opportunity to kind of just do all this experimentation in my kitchen. Yeah. Look, I still feel people can't hear us for some odd reason. I'm because I can read the comments, and the comments kind of go like some can hear, some cannot. Um, how do we do this? Should we disconnect and connect again? Yeah. So guys, we're disconnecting, and then we'll come back. We go out and we come back, just in case anyone can't hear us.